My 5,000 euro house is getting a massive deck.
So yesterday we had the start of a frame, and today my neighbor Chris and I are going to finish it. One of the main beams was severely twisted, so it needed to be leveled.
We're going old school. We're going prehistoric on this.
It was so bad, we were basically throwing every tool we had at it until eventually it was flat enough to be retreated. After putting in the last few screws, it was time to fill in these big squares. The store didn't have the planks we needed in stock, so we just bought ones that were too big and cut them in half. Of course they needed to be treated.
Nozzle broke. I have to use thumb control.
Chris marked where they were supposed to go, I cut them down to size, and he started to put them in place. This task was going to take up pretty much the entire day.
What is that, 4 down, 40 to go?
Luckily, while we were working, the facade guys had come back to finish the job. The house had only been covered with 1 coat of Cetaceed mineral wool, but it's going to need 2 more of those to give us the strength we need. They started by smoothing the walls and making as many buckets of mineral wool as they could. They were going to need to cover every square centimeter of the house again.
No, man.
It's that easy.
You're going to be a pro, man.
This coat is a little different from the last because they're putting in this green netting everywhere. This is going to help smoothen the walls and keep it from cracking in the future. This is so different than the way we build houses in America, but these guys really couldn't imagine doing it any other way. Even though the process is labor-intensive, the results can't be denied. Now everything on the house looks like new construction, as if it was just designed and built yesterday. Though there's still another coat to do. This is not the final color or design. They're gonna have to come back. Checking back in with Chris, he had made really good progress on the deck, and it was time for me to help. I covered up every beam and plank with this tape. This probably isn't the kind of tape you're used to seeing on these projects, but I think it's going to do the job just fine.
This is a lot of tape.
Dang it.
Okay, so at the end of the day, I ran out of tape, and Chris ran out of screws.
Though I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good progress.
Follow this page to see what happens next.